Hello, and thank you for your interest in myFirmData, the first and only custom reporting tool for Clio. myFirmData is a desktop application that you can download and install on your Mac or Windows PC. After installing the application, you'll sign in and you'll download your data from Clio to your computer. As a matter of fact, that's what we're doing right now. It's important to note that we never hold your data or store it in any way. We only transfer it from Clio to your computer and organize it so that you can use it for reporting. Our product costs $39 per subscription per month, and you only need one subscription in order to report on your entire firm. The only requirement we have for that person is that they're an administrator of your firm so that they have the access they need for all your data. When your data is completed downloading, you'll be taken to the dashboard where you have all your firm's important information at a glance. We have a number of categories, and each one is going to have a variety of dashboard tiles that you can review. A little later, I can show you how to customize which dashboard tiles you see, but I know what you're really here for: creating reports. You can start building a report from scratch by going to the Action menu item and selecting Create Report. This brings you to a blank slate where you can create a report, and you'll start by choosing the report type that you want to use. If you want to see all the matters in your firm, you would use a matter report type. If you're looking for all the firm's bills, you would use a billing report type, and so on. The matter support type has the most field selections you can use, so let's start there. All the field categories that you can see with the report type are in a menu down the left-hand side. To make it easier to find the fields, we've broken them up even more into subcategories that you can see along the top of the form. If you select a subcategory, you see all the fields available in the box below, and just select it in order to show it in your report. All the fields you select will appear below in the spreadsheet builder, and this is the order that these fields will appear in the spreadsheet. If you want to change the order, just drag and drop them to wherever you'd like to see them, or click on the X or deselect the flag to get rid of them entirely. I would note that we also include all of your custom fields under Contacts and Matters as available fields for you to use in your reports. Once you've selected all the fields you want to include and have them in the right order, you can click on the Preview button at the bottom of the screen to take a look at the results. A new window opens up and you see all of the matters for our firm listed row by row with the associated data that we asked for. You could leave this window open to refer to later, but we'll close it for now and go back to building our report. Let's organize it better by adding some criteria. By using the Group By field, I can organize all of the data by the field I select. If I don't want to group the information together, I can just sort it by using the Sort By field, and then I can also choose whether I want to show it in ascending or descending order. If I have numbers columns in my report, and I want to see the sum of all the numbers in those columns, I can select Total All Columns. Let's select Preview using the Group By criteria, and here you see the results. Our groups can be collapsed to just show subtotals, and you can highlight rows by clicking on them. You can include more rows on the page view by increasing the page size. We also allow you to export your data by selecting Export options here in the corner. You can create a CSV, Excel, or PDF file, print the preview using your browser, or email the files to yourself. Remember that your data will be exported as it's shown in the preview, so if you've collapsed a section, that's how it'll be shown in your print job or your file. Let's close our preview again and go back to refine our report some more. If we want to include or exclude certain data elements, we can use the Filter section to do this. For example, let's say we just want to see the matters that are in an open status. I can create a filter using the Matter Status field equals to Open, apply it, and when I preview the report, we see that now only the open matters are shown. Or, I can look for matters that were open this year by deleting the filter we just set, and then adding the Matters Open Date field to use it as a filter with the date range of this year. You can see that other date ranges are available as needed. When I preview the report this time, it shows me all the matters that were created this year grouped by status. Let's take a look at another report type. How about activities? A lot of firms want to find out more information about their time entries, and we can help with that. First, we'll go ahead and get some basic fields that we want to include. And I know I need to enter a filter for time entry, but I'm not sure what to type in the condition field. Whenever I have this problem, I just go ahead and preview the report and go to look to see how Clio has shown it. In this case, I see that time entries are shown as time entry with no spaces. So that's how I'm going to enter the activity type in the filter. Now I see when I preview it, I only get the time entries in my results. If I just want to see the time entries that were entered this year, I can add a date range filter on the activity date to make that happen. Now the report will show us all the records that are time entries and were entered this year. Sometimes it's important to find blank fields, and we can filter on blanks by looking for null values. For example, if we wanted to look for time entries entered this year with no matter associated with it, I could add one more filter for matter number equal to null. Now we see our time activities that we won't get paid for, and we can go back to Clio and get these activities entered correctly. If you end up with a report that you want to keep and run later, or you just want to take a break and come back to edit it some other time, you can save the report by clicking on the Save button at the bottom of the page. You'll enter a report title to save the template, and you'll be taken to the Saved Reports page where you'll see your report in the Recent section as well as the appropriate report category. From this screen, you can run it or edit it and then save it with a different name using the Save As button. Now, we've shown you how to create a report from scratch, but you can also cheat a little bit using our delivered reports. If you go to the Action menu item and click on Delivered Reports, you'll see a number of report categories where we have delivered pre-built report templates that you can either run as is or edit to customize for your firm. For example, you can start with the Matters Open This Year report and turn it into a referral report by adding your referral custom field from contacts. You have one of those, right? Don't forget to change the report header and then save as your new referral report. We're adding new delivered reports on a regular basis, and please let us know if there's a report you think we should be providing here. Before we leave the Actions menu item, I just want to note the two other items shown. Although your data will be updated from Clio every time you log in, you may have myFirmData open all day and need to update your reports with today's data entry. In that case, just click Refresh Clio Data and it will update the application with any new information. Use the Clear and Refresh Clio Data menu item if you need to delete and reload all of your data, but since it's a complete reload of everything, it may take a little while. While we want you to spend all your time reporting, we know that you may need to review or update your billing information at times, so we have provided you with the User Settings link under the Home menu item. Here, you can review your subscription and credit card information and make changes as needed. At the beginning of our chat, I told you I would show you where the dashboard could be customized, and that place is right here. You can select which tiles you'd like to see on your main home page, as well as which tiles you'd like to see under each category. For example, some firms don't close their matters, so they might not want to see the Matters Closed tile. They could just turn it off, but don't forget to save that change. Finally, if you have any trouble and need assistance, go to the Help menu item and report an issue. This will allow you to submit a help ticket that we will respond to as soon as possible. That's myFirmData in a nutshell. We hope you'll sign in to start your 7-day free trial, and please get in touch if we can answer any questions at all. Thanks again for your interest, and happy reporting.